What's good, everybody? FunnyMan Hobbs back with another video, and I know I always say this, but I got another one of the most crazy story times ever. I know I always say that, but it's crazy. Now, if y'all haven't seen my previous story time videos, I got a playlist of all the videos, so make sure y'all click up here. It'll be up here throughout the video, somewhere in the video, so click that playlist and check out the other story time videos if you haven't already. Or if you want, or if you got a favorite story time, check it out. Also, peep the design. Peep it. Peep it. My barber always got it. So let's jump into the story. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all about the time I encountered a Karen. So yesterday, after work, I decided to stop at Kroger's, to get some food. Now, 2025, going into 2026, I'm eating a little bit healthier, chicken breast, chicken tenders. I'm gonna try and eat some steak, and also fruits and nuts. Ooh! So I'm going through, Kroger's. I'm getting my fruit. Now my basket filled with fruit, watermelon, pineapples, everything, and four things of honey. Now I know what y'all finna say. Dang, Jerry, 4 things of honey? Yes, I loves me some honey on that fruit. Sure, drizzle some of that honey on that fruit. Heaven. Sure, skip your girl. I'm gonna eat some honey and fruit. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Or you and your girl can eat some honey and fruit together. See? I just brainstormed a little date. Make a little picnic, some fruit, in a jar of honey. Sprinkle it on there. Back to the story. So I'm making my way through the aisles, getting some of that juice and stuff. And I noticed at the corner of my eye, a white woman kept, staring at me and looking at me crazy. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Now I didn't think anything of it, so I kept on walking. Then I realized she was following me. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Now, originally I wasn't gonna say nothing, but something in my head was like, let me say something. Let me say something. So I said something. I was like, excuse me, ma'am, everything okay? And she looked at me. She was like, yes, everything's okay. I'm like, you sure? Because I noticed you staring at me crazy and following me. And she looked at me, she's like, oh, you're just paranoid. That's your imagination. I looked at her, I was like, no, from my imagination, I seen ya. She like, you're hallucinating. I'm like, girl, don't play no hallucinating crap on me. I ain't Boo-Boo the Foo. Meanwhile, this Karen Boo-Boo the Foo. So anyway, she just looking. Then I noticed she was staring at my cart. She kept staring at my cart and staring back at me. She kept going back and forth between my cart. She was like, I'm like, can I help you? And she was like, oh, you black people do love your watermelon, don't you? I looked at her, I'm like, excuse me? She was like, oh, you heard me. You black people love your watermelon and your chicken breast. I bet you're gonna go home and fry that up hot and eat it with some juicy pickles and hot sauce or some waffles. I looked at her, I'm like, ma'am, you making false allegations. Now, actually, I was gonna grill that chicken, and I might make some little homemade nuggets. Still, I told that lady, I'm like, lady, I called her. No, actually, I was like, Karen, don't you talk to me like that. And she's like, who you calling Karen? My name is, I ain't gonna say the lady's name, but her name starts with a K though. It ain't Karen though. Anywho, I told her, I'm like, who do you think you're talking to? And then she sees the jars of honey. And she looked at me, she was like, oh, I see it's a new black people thing, huh? Now you're mixing honey and, she's like, now you're mixing honey with fruit? Must be some new black person trend. I looked at her, I'm like, lady, first off, It ain't no black people trim. Black people don't got no trim. Actually, we do, I think. I don't know. Let me know in the comments or whatever if you do. Anywho, I told her, I'm like, honey and fruit slaps. I try to put, look. Even though the Karen was calling me out, I try to put her on. I'll like, get you some, you know, some pineapple, watermelon, honey. It slaps. But she didn't want to listen to me. She just kept staring at me crazy. Shoot, she's sitting there looking like she looking like a big oof, because I put her in her place. And I look at her card, and she got some fried chicken, the hungry man kind. She had 3 things of that, and 3 big bottles of ranch. I looked at her. I'm like, oh, I never knew y'all white people eat fried chicken with ranch. And she got to looking at me crazy. She's like, oh, well, I don't like hot sauce with my fried chicken. I like ranch. Now, there's some people like ranch with their chicken. I ain't gonna judge. See how I did that there? She gonna sit there and tell me watermelon or water. I cannot talk tonight. But anywho, she said watermelon was, you know, a black people thing. So I put the script and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a new white people thing. Fried chicken with ranch. And she had some freaking dressing. She got to looking at me crazy. I had her looking like a big, fat. Say it with me now. Ooh, looking like a big oof. Looking like a big oof. About to tear up her roof. While she's sitting there looking at her oof. Bars, boy. So anywho, after that, I checked out. It went my way. And while I was checking out, she was still looking at me crazy. She's sitting there, putting her food in her bag. She's like, and I gave her a look. I gave her a look right back. I was like, I gave her a look right back. Sure. Think who she thinks she is, talking to FunnyMan like that. FunnyMan like that. Now, that has been my encounter with. I never thought I would encounter a Karen. But hey. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And I got more videos on the way, and also some more stuff coming to TikTok, so make sure y'all don't miss that. Also, ladies, if y'all want to do some videos with me, let your boy know. Because I got them dollars if y'all want to do some videos with me. Nah, but real talk though. Y'all want to do, ladies, if y'all want to do some videos, hit your boy up. Because, you know, I'm willing to pay. Now, not them type of videos. Not them type of videos. Just regular YouTuber TikTok videos. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about them freaky vids. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to hit the hay. Then what's up with my cat?